Hello, this is Prashant Talanayar Muthukrishnan. I am a pulmonary critical care ICU doctor at Albert Einstein College of Medicine Bronx, Jacobi Medical Center, and North Central Bronx Hospital. During these tough times of the epidemic, the government is doing an amazing job as much as they can, and it is now up to us in the public to join the effort in making this epidemic count. We have so far had various public health measures that have been mostly targeting the importance of social distancing, as well as trying to get the public tested for coronavirus as much as possible so that we can flatten the curve by more than one way. One important aspect of public health is still pending, and therefore I wanted to start at my own place, starting and inspiring people from my own home during my day off from the ICU so that we can make the public health more comprehensive. What am I talking about? Well, there are three main components of a disease. Number one, the disease-causing agent, which is the virus. Number two, the host of the disease, which is us, the public, and the response that we give to the virus. We call that as a host response, the fight that we have against the virus. And then the third is the environment. The CDC and the government, New York City and all over the country, have done an amazing job in trying to fight the virus. However, it is now up to us to go on to the second job, which is strengthening the host response. And therefore, I would like to contribute as one of so many doctors that are around in New York City and all over the country and world, that we now start focusing on the next step, which is strengthening the public, right? So what can we do to make our host response to this infection strong? I'm going to start making small, short podcasts every day. I'm going to share the knowledge and wisdom that we have gotten from so many centuries of epidemics. And I'm going to share that with you, the public. And this is what is going to make us strong, right? So today's lesson is to define health and immunity. There are many aspects and ingredients towards maintaining health. Food or choice of food items is only one part of the entire package. It is not just about having herbal supplements. It's not just about trying to make sure that we eat right and we sleep right. It is much more than that, and we will tackle this one by one, okay? Today, I'm going to tell you the steps towards maintaining health and immunity by first defining what is health and immunity. Health is defined actually as a state of well-being, not just physical, but also mental and spiritual or psychological, right? How can we do this? Well, we will have to start focusing on 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time, and slowly step up the ladder. Duty towards the self, duty towards the family and the society, and desires, ego, and emotions are the three main players in the game of health. And the balance that we execute using our conscious effort and intelligence rather than emotions to strike that balance between these three key ingredients is the secret to health. A simple example I would like to give you. We are all right now at home. We are trying to make ends meet. We are worried about when we are going to get back to our work. Some of them are working on behalf of 3 other people who have been laid off. So here is where we have to focus on pondering over how can I strike a balance towards these 3 ingredients to health. So whenever you are trying to make workplace deadlines, even while you are working at home, or if you are trying to go out there to the community and trying to serve these essential services, it is important that we eat on time, we sleep on time, we move, digest, and rest also in balance, right? Remember these 3 words. If you can keep an eye on these 3 activities, move, digest, and rest. You keep doing this back and forth every 20 to 30 minutes. That is a secret towards keeping health, right? Do not delay food just because you are trying to achieve something or trying to complete something. It can wait for 10 to 15 minutes after you've eaten so that you have nicely given your body the fuel to burn so that you can work efficiently. Okay. So this exercise has to be done every single hour, every single day. And that is what will give health. Unlike our desires and emotions that drive us towards completing a task, health, interestingly, is not something that you can achieve one day and forego the next day, right? It is a consistent exercise. And unfortunately, we do not see the reward that we get from being healthy until we lose it. Okay. So this is my first lesson for you today. And this is my podcast. And I'm going to apply to the radio stations to see if I can share my thoughts, the knowledge that I've learned by being not just a doctor, but also a public health servant. Thank you very much for being here with me. See you on the next audio podcast or video. Thank you.